You know how many police I don't tear slap?
What's up, my people? How on a day waiting they happen within this up, guys? What is really going on in Nollywood? And all these actors, they are male actors. Come on, just within the space of 48 hours, 3 actors down, like dead. The first, it was Seun to be, he was 57 years old. Secondly, we got a report yesterday that Mafia Folabi is dead. He was 49 years old. And now, the actor Chikezie, who died in the USA. This person I posted saying, I can't imagine I'm posting this Chikezie gone after a second brain surgery. I'm so shocked to get this news this evening. Just got this from our IMSU alumni platform. To the next one here, we have the news about Seun Kuti. Most of you know about this report. Seun Kuti finally turned himself in. I mean, he submitted himself, and the next video, I saw was showing in handcuffs, and I was like, I thought he submitted himself, but I understand, just to show that this guy did something wrong and he's got to be restrained. Anything can happen. Nobody knows. But yeah, and by the way, the reason why I said that is because there's a lot of comments concerning that, like, this guy submitted himself, why is he in the handcuffs? But I'm going to share some videos with you guys. Some people, I think some people supported Seun Kuti, but a lot of people actually were totally against this, what he did to the police officer. I mean, some people even said that because you are Fela's son, you have no right to hit the police officer. I remember talking about this yesterday. I said that, yes, we know that the police officer, some of them are crazy, but that doesn't mean that as a citizen we have the right to hit them. There are good police officers out there, and this guy didn't even react, And I noticed something. I don't know if you guys also noticed that Seun's baby mama got out of the car to try to calm the situation, and immediately Seun shouted at her, asked her to go back into the car. You can see it. I should be able to play that scene.
So no send police, and then be Nigerian citizen now. Number 1 citizen of Nigeria. Fuck, the Basham. Now better news.
Okay, I have a video of a guy that's claimed that he witnessed the whole thing.
I want to give you the full story of what happened between Seun Kuti and this police officer. If police call me, I'll give them the full detail. I'm a living witness. Now me they drive behind this guy where they video this thing. And they drive behind him. You see this policeman, no, I give him a flower. Man, if you dead there, as a civilian where you be, you can't take it. But this man, he take him. Man, get it straight. I don't like police. We don't like police because why? Sake of say the way police they manhandle us will be civilians. They manhandle us, they treat us like a hooligan, like a ruffian. They treat us without respect. That's why we don't like police. But it don't go mean say we can't go to the extent of Kuti not even slap this guy alone. No, Seun Kuti not just slap this guy. Seun Kuti must handle this police officer. See, I be civilian, I don't fit take him. I swear to God, I don't fit take him. If Kuti, if Seun do this thing to me, my last blood will die there. Some people say, Seun Kuti react.
And another video about Ayo Fayoshe's younger brother reacting to that.
Now Seun Kuti, now he resemble him papa pass out of all the picking with the man gets. If you look at the way Seun they walk like the man. If you look at Seun, in my day like fella. Now original DNA. And if they go jail like in Papa too. So he resemble her in every part of the set of life. He resemble him, Papa. So much. See, I seen they go jail now because you know if you slap police for Nigeria, make you no go jail. Chill. Welcome to your first jail. Eh? Kiri, when you come out, you go call release the album where you want release. We make you go slap policeman. Eh? Well done.
Here we have Femi Falana. That is this guy's lawyer, Seun Kuti's lawyer. Guys, I'm just here thinking like his family, that Seun Kuti's family, they must really be stressing this guy, Falana himself. Well, that's what is being paid for. They make his case very hard for him. Falana was Fela's lawyer too. According to Falana, there's enough evidence. So I'm thinking what does Seun got to say. Let us read exactly what Falana says. He says, I'm his lawyer and he has briefed me. He certainly has evidence. This is not the first time he's dealing with the police. Okay, now that reminds me. This is not the first time he's dealing with the police. This guy bragged about slapping the police. In fact, somebody shared that with me today, a video of Seun Kuti bragging about that.
The police go slap on and they come Instagram come explain. You know how many police I don't tear slap? They'll say because you be fella pikin. It doesn't matter because Jesus be God pikin if he die for you. You must know who you are before you make your move. So I make my move from where I did. Because I know who I am. That's how I must make my move. Enyike, we have your time. Me, I have your time.
Bragging about it. So this is not his first time. It just happened that, you know, he got caught on camera while doing that. I mean, it must be sweet being Fela's son, because I don't think just a regular citizen would do this. The police officer might even shoot the person. Yep, and we also got the news about Hilda. You know, Hilda is going strong. Already broke the world record, surpasses the should I say our counterpart, our Indian counterpart, who broke the record in 2019. But she's been able to surpass that lady. And at the time of making this report, I think she's at 88 hours, and they said she's going to stop at 96 hours. Man, a lot of people were there. We're going to talk about that, by the way. But first, let us touch on this one about Davido and his baby mama. Seeing this news or this report about Sophie Momodu unfollowing Dele Momodu and Davido's lawyer on Instagram is a big shock to me. And why did I say that? I remember Dele Momodu spearheading the whole thing to making sure that Davido take responsibility of the child, and he was there all through for Sophie Momodu, you know, talking to Davido's family, using his status, you know, to fight for Sophia Momodu. And now Sophia Momodu unfollowing him. I don't get. Except she wasn't, you know, following her in the first place. But if she was and unfollowed this man, right, the man that was there all through while she was fighting the case, and I even think that this guy even financially supported her while this case was still very strong. It was reported that Sophie's parents were not as powerful or not even that rich. They're just, you know, just average Nigerians. But this guy used the fact that he's Dele Momodu to fight for Sophie back then, or Sophia. I always make this mistake. Sophia. Yeah, so I understand if she had unfollowed. I understand if I had gotten the news that, oh yeah, Sophie unfollowed Davido's lawyer. Yes, that is whatever. But unfollowing Dele Momodu is just the thing. The point I don't understand. He said it's because Dele Momodu posted Davido's uncle and Imade, or Davido's uncle with Imade, and I'm like, Dele Momodu didn't come out to say I'm not supporting you or something. He only posted the picture of that man and the child. Well, guys, maybe something happened, you know, behind the scene between both of them. So it might be something else or something more serious that happened behind the scene. Moving on to the next one. Here we have Hilda. You know, there are some people who are there to support Hilda, while others are trying to downplay her strength and efforts to becoming that first Nigerian lady to do this, or African lady to do this, or African in general. Here, someone that said massive respect to Hilda Baci. Is it Baci or Baci? Because this CI sometimes they go say some silent something there. Only to season chicken, then parboil. I go run, go sit down. Now, see another person here says, what Hilda is doing is what most ladies can do. And what most ladies do often is just that it's our time. And when it's your time, anything you do will be big in people's eye. It's just God's favor because it's our time, nothing more. I mean, are you kidding me? Is it easy? In the heat and everything.
So guys, not be only Hilda sabi cook. You guys are just hailing Hilda. What did she even do? What did she do? Like, what did Hilda Baci do that you guys are hailing her like only she sabi cook in this world, or like only she sabi cook in Nigeria? Do you know that we have people in this country that knows how to cook more? We can stand for hours. We can stand for 100 hours, self, and we will cook non-stop. And that is me. I can stand for millions of hours and I will cook non-stop. I can cook anything cookable. I cook more than Hilda Baci. So you guys should stop overhyping Hilda. Stop overhyping her. I cook more than her, okay? Look at it now. This is my fish, my dry fish. This is my periwinkle. This is my onions. As you can see, fresh. This is my boiled meat. This is my afan leaf, dried afan leaf.
In fact, Wizkid, I think Wizkid was also there. Although a lot of people were like, they are using her to trend as well. Whether it's self-interest or not, the support is there, right? I think that is okay. I mean, that is fine. But I know that, yes, there are some people who have ulterior motives. They want to use her to trend. They want to use her to, I think as long as the support is there, then just forget about that. So Wizkid, according to report, was on the live, but it didn't spend much time. They said Wizkid joined Hilda's live stream, but just pop in and out almost immediately. And did you guys see Tiwa Savage was there? I think Sanwo-Olu as well went to see her. And according to report, I think they said she received a call from the vice president. Guys, after this shoot, this lady paid go up straight. Let's say, you pay her 500k before, or 200k, or 150k before. I'm sure she'll be charging millions, like 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, 50 million. Don't mind me. Yeah, but you understand what I'm trying to say, Sha. That's the most important thing. Yeah, so it's like how many minutes now? How many hours now? Almost 90 hours. So okay, even Peter Obi's wife was there, and she was also interviewed. This Peter Obi wife, I know. Okay, even in the rain, you can see the support people there.
Believe what is going
I felt so happy because it's happening in my country, which is Nigeria.
And guys, the Indian chef, we have to give it to her. It is not easy. Hilda is like finished there. The little break, they said she's got 5 minutes in every 1 hour. She's got 5 minutes, to rest. So the time that she's got to rest, they will, take care of her. The medics are there, to check her health. She should get massage, and that's an opportunity, and eat. And if she wants to use the restroom, she can also use the restroom. And this Indian chef, Lata, seriously, that lady is she tried. We have to give it to her. I think Nigerians went to her page as well. I don't know what's wrong with Nigeria. You guys have to go to our page on Instagram. And they started to, I'm sure this lady will be watching too. Like, what is really going on? I mean, I did this in 2019. So what's going on my page again? They called her the Iron Lady. So what are you going to call our Hilda now? If you can call this lady Iron Lady, I mean, Hilda don't surpass him now. So what are you going to call Hilda? Well, here we've got Atiku Abubakar, who also showed support. He said, "We see you, Chef Hilda." Warner Boy as well says, "Go Hilda, we are rooting for you to break that record. I trust say the food goes sweet. Die." Guys, Kafi was also there to support Hilda. Remember, Kafi is also in the Guinness World Record. The longest dance party, I think it was the longest dance party after she and her dance group danced for 55 hours and 40 minutes. Anyway, so that's good. She got a lot of support, tremendous support. I think this guy was also there, Charles Okocha. Charles Okocha was also there. She got like serious support too. I mean, this is amazing though. What else about? I think I saw another thing on social media that people are trying to use this thing to scam people. Like, well, yeah, I'm not surprised. They're trying to use it. Look at what they put here. The scammer. They said our kitchen supervisor informed us that there is a shortage of salt, flour, seasoning, beans, and other foodstuff. Without these stuffs, Hilda cannot fulfill her ambition. Kindly contribute anything to help Hilda purchase the ingredients. So then they put account number there. This is obviously a fake Guinness World Record account. Yeah. Scammers want to take opportunity, and Instagram verified this lady immediately. Congratulations to her, by the way. Let us move straight to the next one. Here we let me read this. Somebody says, the rate at which happily married couples in Nigeria relocate to UK only to divorce after 2 years. Were they really happily married? Said, what is really happening in UK? Marriage are scattering every day. There was a friend of mine told me, the lady, they were supposed to travel to UK, and the lady is supposed to go to school while the guy works, right? So when they got there, the lady can't start to look out too. start to see some guys that looks cute in her class. Even the guy, she even gave the guy her address, because according to that my friend, according to the story that she told me, she said this her friend in UK think the guy is attractive and hope that the guy wasn't married. And she has a child, one small child like that. So while the husband was at work, he invited this guy over, and he told this guy, because this guy didn't know what was going on, he told this guy that you know what, I didn't understand something. The guy is the one that teaches them in the class. I didn't understand something. I would like you to teach me. Why don't you come to my place? And the guy go visit. She can't use style ask the guy, say, are you married or something? Then she, according to her, she said she was, according to this is my friend, based on what she told her, she said she was disappointed after hearing that the guy is married. The guy even showed her his pictures, on social media, and she saw like a ring. And she said she was like, she was disappointed, blah, blah, blah. This is a lady that is, married. So before they traveled, I think there's been some issues, within them. This is a lady that is more exposed than the guy. You understand what I'm trying to say? Some things that's got to do with the bedroom, the styles, and she was like, the guy isn't doing what he's supposed to be doing. Before they travel, there's been complaints like that, because there are some ladies who tell their friend everything. So that she would tell the guy to give her head. The guy, would tell her that he can't do it. That she wouldn't blame the husband because the husband had his first sex at 27. So that's probably affecting him. Like it's not that experienced, So she doesn't really like that, and she's not just okay with it. She knows about this thing before she married the guy, but she married the guy just because the guy was ready for marriage, not because of this. She knows this thing before she got into it, and now she wants to cheat on the guy. It's crazy, and this thing is currently going on. I don't know if she's finally done it, but who knows? Maybe the guy is watching my video. If you can put two and two together, if that turns out to be your wife. I don't know, because I don't even know these people. It's my friend that told me. So moving on to the next one. Here we have Don Jazzy again. So Don Jazzy says here, dear Lagos landlords, what did single women do to you people? Why is it hell for them to rent a place, or hard for them to rent a place? That's true. And somebody said, now different guys, they find them. I just think there's just this thing that landlord feels about single ladies that I still can't wrap my head around. Like, I feel like they see them as irresponsible. There have been situations where I've even tried to get an apartment for someone, or even a building for someone, like lease for 15 to 16 years, or 17 years even. So there have been situations where the first thing they ask is she a single lady? In fact, there are some landlords, based on my experience though, that don't even want single mothers. They don't even want it. You must come with your husband. So they will tell you, come with someone. And that's why a lot of people lie about their relationship. You see a lady asking a guy to act like he's the husband, so that she can be able to get a place. And even he will ask him to just stay at her place for 2 or 3 days after she must have rented gotten that place, so that the landlord won't suspect that if the landlord is living in that compound. Only a few cases about guys about landlord asking that the guy must come with his wife before they can give the guy a house. Most of the time they don't ask questions much about the guy. It's only the ladies. If you're a single mother, there's a lot of landlords who think about it twice before allowing you to live in their apartment or their house. And also, if you are not married or don't have a husband or a boyfriend, you're a single woman, it's hard sometimes. Except though you are a student, yes, they'll be like, okay, yes, you're a student. But if you feel like you look like somebody that's supposed to be in the husband's house and you're not there, I don't know, but yeah, that's the reality, to be sincere. Moving on to the next one. I stumbled on this video. It says, here's a video of Ahmad Lawan laughing while reading out Buhari's letter for $800 million. $800 million loan. Ah, God, let's watch this video.
In order to guarantee the credibility of the process, digital transfers will be made directly to beneficiaries' account and mobile wallets.
The president's request for the loan approval comes.
Okay, guys, that is where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video, guys. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.